now let's get back to the show. And he's claiming that he is now working to develop a federal RICO against Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner.
About what?
Sex tape?
Well, he says that he feels like the sex tape ruined his life, but basically he's saying that because of everything that they've been able to do behind the scenes. So I'll let him talk. Let's listen to RayJ on stream.
Federal RICO though, KK and Kris. Ooh. The federal RICO I'm about to drop on Kris and Kim is about to be crazy. I'm talking about, I'm on the news every day like, yeah. Meaning like I'm gonna say a lot of
Got a little bounce, you walk with your
If anybody know Kim and cool with Kim, they need to tell her now. The rain is coming, the feds is coming. Hey, right. The feds is coming. It's nothing I can do about it. It's worse than Diddy. It's worse than Diddy.
Y'all hear this, boy?
It's worse than Diddy. The feds are coming to investigate. Yeah, because it's like, I can't be the dirty guy no more.
I think if it's one thing we should have learned from the Diddy situation is everything is not a RICO, guys. Okay, this is what happens when the feds overplay their hand and overcharge people like they did with Diddy. They hit Diddy with a RICO, and it wasn't a RICO. Now everybody just throws the word RICO around.
Yeah, it's just a word. Everybody goes RICO, but it's he hasn't said what they're being charged with. What did they do wrong?
And Diddy and RayJ kind of contradicting himself because he said it's worse than Diddy. But RayJ, you were also the person saying that Diddy shouldn't be charged with RICO.
I have that audio. Let's take a listen to to RayJ a few months ago talking about Diddy and comparing it to the Kardashians. Let's take a listen.
And I feel like it's becoming a circus act for stuff that doesn't make any sense for what Diddy's being charged for. I mean, there's a lot of bad things happening, and we all agree with that. But a RICO, racketeering, sex trafficking, like I've been with Diddy a long time. And if I haven't seen any of these kind of heinous acts happening, then where was I when it was happening? If you told me that the Kardashians was being charged for racketeering, I might believe it. But Diddy, sex trafficking and all these other extra things, like it's to me, knowing him, knowing the situation, being around with most of the people that's testifying, I just feel like there's somebody at the top who's making a statement, who's making a point.
Yeah, so he doesn't really provide direct context as to what the RICO, like what the charges will be and why, but every time he talks about Diddy, he brings in the Kardashians, and now people are wondering why.
All I'm saying, everything is in a RICO. Everything is in an organized criminal enterprise.
But I think it's these words that just people just keep using. Like RICO was one of them. Triggered was another. Toxic was another. Gaslighting was another.
There's nothing wrong with those words.
These words, when you use them the wrong way, just
nothing wrong with those words.
We've been on TikTok.
Yeah, just use them the wrong way.
Where?
You've been on TikTok.
TikTok.
That's the unk side of it.
I know.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I just don't understand what the charges would be. Like, what do they do as a group? Basketball, like athletes, rappers, like what are they going to be in trouble for?
Wow, good stab.
Drop on the clues bombs for RayJ. RayJ is just stirring waters to catch fish. Okay,
he been stirring
all the time.
Yes, man. Yeah, RayJ know exactly what he doing, man.
This is his MO.
Yes.
But what if he really is trying to put together a RICO though?
Based on what though?
I don't know.
There's gonna be a lot of money spent in court for no reason.
I'm going to that case. I will be there.
You're not gonna see nothing.
It will be very entertaining when RayJ gets on the stage.
RayJ is going viral. That's exactly what RayJ is doing. Okay, so subscribe to RayJ's Twitch. What's RayJ's Twitch? What's his Twitch?
I don't know.
And he got something coming out with Zeus. He got something coming out with Lamel.
Oh, I saw that. Love Cabin. I think that's what it's called. Love Cat. RayJ. His Twitch is actually RayJ. RayJ. Subscribe to RayJ's Twitch, yo.
There's something he got coming out.
You will always be entertained.
That's right. Well, you going back to court?
Yeah.
Today?
So I wasn't going to go because I thought that they were going to be there just discussing what next week for the sentencing on October 3rd would be like for Diddy. But yesterday I talked to someone in the know who let me know that Diddy's team believes that today Diddy may get the news that the 2 Mann Act charges, or at least one of or something, will be acquitted. So a while ago, Diddy's team came to the judge in court and said the prosecution did not do a good job of proving their case. They didn't submit the right evidence. Y'all keep talking about what he did with prostitution, but he never directly booked prostitutes. He never had sex with any of the male escorts. He also didn't make money off of this like prostitution ring that you guys are claiming. So this can't stand. So they submitted that. The prosecution shot back with to fight that. today the judge makes the decision. But the reason why I'm told his team thinks that today is going to be like a big day, and I saw like Christian Combs post a video of him and Diddy and do the whole thing, is because everyone's being called into court. Like Diddy's coming into court. Of course, his attorneys will be there, but it could have went a different way. They could have just did it via Zoom. The judge could have submitted letters.
Have they done things with Diddy on Zoom? Where he was on? Yes?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, we did. They did things with Diddy on Zoom toward the end of the case, right before the verdict. Like that's a thing that could have happened. But yeah, so they think that this may be a thing. All of his family, will be there today. So
I know the Mann Act been around since 1910, but every time I hear people say the Mann Act, I just think about all those men's, all those male prostitutes, all that semen on the nipples of mans.
If the family is getting ready and listening to the Breakfast Club any morning, I just
don't it just sound crazy? Diddy was what is it? Guilty of the Mann Act. He acted on them men, didn't he?
You sound like somebody's grandma.
It sounds funny.
What's wrong with you, man?
Speaking of Diddy and men.
Oh boy.
Man.
So you know how they
probably changed the name of the act now just because of him.
There were all those character letters that were submitted, including the one by Young Miami that we talked about, and his mom and his family. But there were also character letters submitted by other inmates that have been working with Diddy's, and they say that Diddy has created this this program in jail where he's teaching his fellow inmates business skills. And they wrote letters singing his praises to the judge. In the letters, the program is called Free Game with Diddy, and it's a course behind bars.
So funny.
Free game with Diddy.
It got to be free, locked up.
Nah.
But yeah, so they're saying things like, now they have purpose because of the class, that he showed them little adjustments to like their everyday life that add up to big changes. He's teaching them about, chasing the easy money and how that's the wrong way to achieve real success.
I don't know if I would want that though. They might try to keep him. Like, you're doing such a good job in here.
You cleaning up the streets.
I don't know if I would want them inmates writing me them type of letters.
Because in these phases that it might possibly there's a possibility that you won't overcome this, right? There's a strong possibility you could overcome it mentally, meaning you can make yourself believe that you've overcome something, but deep down, did you overcome it as a whole, meaning from your perspective and the other side? If the other side continues the wrong perspective of you, eventually you turn into that perspective because there's nowhere else to go at that moment. Later, yes, there's always redemption, there's always rekindling with people you love, but you're lucky to get to that phase because now we're in phase 3 and 4 and then you're done. So for me, I'm just like, fuck it. If it's me, and I'm just out here and I'm able to I don't even call it successful because making money to me is not successful. It's just comfort, you know what I mean? But I be making money and it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. Like I don't look forward to anything but just being with my kids. There's nothing besides my kids that I even am excited about. Nothing.
Do you think you have purpose?
Like you look at what Diddy's going through. And somebody's mad. And somebody has power. And they're flexing it. And so, in that case, I don't know that level of it because I can't make anybody mad. Because I've never had a deal with anybody. I've never had a big-ass sponsorship deal. I've never had somebody give me money to invest in any of my companies. I've always been 100% bootstrapped. And I've always been me in any company that I've ever built. And we talking transportation, we talking, earbuds, we're talking hardware, right? Which is probably one of the toughest businesses to get into. But when I say I don't give a fuck, it's because I'm always on time, I always respect people, I always know what to do and what not to do. I always know how to turn it on and turn it off. So I don't give a fuck comes off where I don't give a fuck about people. But I don't give a fuck because I'm on point. And I'm always prepared, business-wise. Other than that, all this other shit is where it just gets tricky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think I want to mention this behind the scenes, right? You mentioned we had played a single that you have out right now, and played it, and with that, it's like this is the type of time that I'm on right now. Do you care to share, number one, about your single, and also what is it about that song that in this specific moment, because I ain't gonna lie, you came in on a thou wow. I love it. But where, like, what triggered that?
But what, it's like, I think I came in on like 100. My 1,000 is crazy. I want to get to the 1,000 here. I feel like, yeah, I won't tear nothing up in here.
No, you can't do that.
No, I wouldn't, because you're way bigger than me. I wouldn't play with you like that. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. But looking around, like, do I have room to move around? Do I have room to, like, stretch, like, my thoughts? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's space in here.
Figuratively, but I see what you...
Like, I like to stand up and tell you how I feel.
That's cool. Our Wi-Fi lit.
Like, yeah, but I'm staying white here. I don't want to go outside of the frame. But sometimes you need to, you know?
No, for sure. And you're free to do whatever you want to within the framework of everything. I think right now, the burning question is, what are you going through that you want to share?
I don't want to share. I don't know. I don't know if I want to share. I love sharing. Because sharing is caring. But I don't know what I want. I don't know. It's just people want to know some shit. And a lot of times when we moving around, or even when like before I sold all my shares to Raycon, there was limits that I could go. So if you look at those phases, like from 17 to like 22 and 23, 2017, it was a different Ray because the discipline had to be different. And, you know, it's just a different approach. But once that was done and I was able to get what I needed there and what I deserved there and from 2 other places, that's when I was just like, man, fuck everybody. And the song's called Fuck All of Them. It's with me and my bro Truth. It's not my single, because I got the One Wish anniversary coming out, and that's like a really mature, respectful, like, everything is there from the music to the harmonies to the vocals. It's like my best work. But these songs right here represent where I'm at now. And it's just like, fuck them. Fuck all of them.
What got you to, like, a lot of times, and I had these words said to me, and I'm gonna share them with you, it's like, a lot of times people judge the branches, but they don't care about really configuring it back to the root.
Are you talking root or tree?
No.
Root and then tree, then branches. Because root, then tree, then branch.
Yeah, but people see the branch and don't care to go back to the tree of the root.
Exactly. So you went to the root. I was making sure the tree was the second place to reverse it down back to the root.
Yeah.
So if you go from my root and then my tree, it's not fair. It's crazy. If we run it all the way down.
That's where we going.
It's loud.
It's like...
It's loud. It's loud for somebody like me who this whole time, I have like 4 people that fucks with me, that work with me. That's it. In all of this chaotic, like, situations or like positions that we're in, it's us against this whole fucking industry, bro. And the only way to survive this industry is to not need the industry. If not, you can't survive. Not without doing what you're told. And I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do when somebody tells me don't do something, I do it. Just cause you told me don't do it. Just cause. I mean, at this point, I'm mature enough to not do stupid shit, but you put me to the challenge when I'm young, I'm gonna do that shit. Or you tell me, like, I gotta go to school, I'm never going to school. Now, it's not good for the kids to hear that. Because you have this McDonald's endorsement, or you got Nike, or you got, you know what I'm saying? So, yo, we saw the interview, cut that shit out, bro, are we done? Oh, word, all right, I'll do better. I'll be like, because nobody will ever tell me nothing like that. So there's no substance here.
Say less.
There's no substance here right now. Because you don't need it. If you want to win, you don't need that. You need something deeper than that. Substance is great.
Longevity's great, but you have villains, you have superheroes, and then you have everything around it. Go to Disneyland, you got the villains there. The kids don't want to take a picture with the villains, but they still excited to see them. And the villains still got the dressing room in the back, and they still got the people around them walking them through the park, and they still get the bag, because without those people, Mickey and Minnie can't exist. You get what I'm saying? So when you're dealing in this villain category, it could get tricky. It could get tricky because you can just keep throwing the villains away, fucking them over and throwing them away.
In this point in your life, would you consider yourself a villain or a hero?
A hero, bro, that's crazy. Or even a role model at that, it would be a stretch.
Well, who do you identify with?
Like what?
Like you used a perfect analogy or an example of villain, hero, because, or the Mickey and Minnie won't exist. Mm-hmm. Do you?
And Mickey and Minnie's a rat. That's another thing, though.
All right. Take us back, because I think this is important as we, go through this journey. What was the most surprising thing about growing up in the Norwood family that people wouldn't expect?
Bam. That I never gave a fuck from the beginning. That I was always just doing shit that I wanted to do and not being afraid to have to wait in line longer to be myself. Because it could have been a time where I could have easily been faster, I could have been successful faster, but I would have had to do it, be a different artist. And when I got with Pharrell, he wrote, wait a minute, we hung out a lot, he understood, he started to study just my day-to-day, and then he wrote and catered songs to my life, and then it started to work. And that was, I'm from the land of women, sunny days grown spin, you know what I'm saying? Some club shit, talking about females, having a good time, drinking, not giving a fuck.
Right.
Success. But then after that, you drown yourself in that, and then you run into a wall. Because once you get successful the first few times or the first couple times, you do lose yourself.
Yeah. Well, I would say this, Ray. It's like, bro, you've been popping for a long time. People have known of you and about you for a long time. Not just you, but obviously, your kin and Brandy being your sister. So successful was in the household, at a young age where you had to really navigate what that is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think, was there a specific moment where you realized that what you call normal wasn't normal?
No, because it's like when you've been in it since you was 13, I've been in it, what's this, you're 25, so that's 32 years in the game. Nothing's normal, you know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of artists are high, because you're already so up in the clouds. You want to float through as you do your work with people, people are talking to you, but they're not really talking to you, and you're telling them something, they're not really listening to you. Because again, you become a character like Disneyland. You're like a Minnie Mouse or Mickey, and people are like, you're not a real human. So none of this shit is normal, you know what I mean? It's all unnormal or whatever the word is.
What's normal to you? What do you consider normal? Not as broad as a day-to-day, but more or less you described yourself with being the character, right?
Well, RayJ's the character.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a business.
Okay, what's the other side to that?
Some super nerdy shit, bro.
Talk to me.
I mean, a bunch of TVs and a bunch of computers and a bunch of algorithm studies all day to run the impressions and understand what works and what doesn't on different platforms, and try to be 10 steps ahead of everybody with whether it's streaming or whether it's electric transportation or whether it's earbuds versus headphones. And then just building a crazy unit around each business and, you know, putting a 5-year plan together. And, you know, you do that 4 times, it's moving all day. So it's here, 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 here. And I got ADD. So it's just a lot of digital things around the table. It's like 17 things going on.
What or who made you this way? Like, what made you kind of feel like, yo, like I like how that moves. You know what I'm saying? Like I see the business man or business woman that it's like, yo, I'm gonna take that, put it in my bag, and then boom, now how you moving, that's not something that you taught yourself. You had to have obviously seen it somewhere, and where was it?
No, I taught myself. I mean, I've always been inspired by like Diddy or Suge or Baby or Bezos or Musk or whoever. You know, it's just different people for different things. Zuckerberg, like, and then a lot of my friends that I know in business that, you know, may own bottles of Coca-Cola or like, you know, some of my other smart friends that kind of guide me through the day-to-day in business. Those are the people I kind of like follow. And then I implement this aggressive, like urban, like energy to it. And I don't switch it. So yeah, I understand everything. I understand everything from business, whether it's EBITDA numbers or whether it's on the board or whatever we gotta do. If you tell me 9 o'clock, I'm here at 9 o'clock. I'm not late.
Yes.
If we get on the phone today at 4, I'm on the phone at 3:59. That's a standard when you're doing real business. I had to learn that the hard way, you know what I'm saying? And it just started with just starting Scooty Bike and having to deal with that. It was a lot, but I learned it. Hit the lick a little bit and was able to like implement it into Raycon, and then we grew better on the second wave. This third wave we doing now, it should do better than both 2 times with the projections and how we laying it out. It's very time consuming. And it's very digital, and it's where the future is going. So I can go off the deep end, but I might be just running up impressions that day and understanding a new algorithm. And instead of me taking 6 months to apply the impact, I can apply it the same day with a different controversial approach that gives me a faster look at the algorithm. Now I can pull back and be like, all right, I won't do it like this. Let's implement something more positive or, you know, whatever it is, new influencers. But when I start talking like that, now we're totally gone. Now it's not okay no more. Because when I be saying this shit to people, they're like, yo, like you start daydreaming.
Yeah.
Because it started getting weird.
People don't give you enough credit by being extremely intentional of why you do what you do.
Well, because you don't supposed to expose it.
Yeah.
But I have to here because nobody's seeing it like they would see it from another artist. So they're taking it extremely serious. And it's affecting family and how they feel about me.
Okay. Does that affect you?
No. Does it affect me? No. But does it just depends on what it is. Like if it's taking away opportunities from the family just cause, then yeah, that affects me. How anybody feels about me, no. But if we're a unit, we all have to do our part and make sure everybody, like if you look at Beyonce and Jay-Z, Blue Ivy's on stage. Whether she's still learning the dance moves or she has them perfectly, then the next kids are coming up. Whether you see Orion and Omarion on stage or any pretty much family business, everybody's together.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is I've been exiled, bro.
From your sister?
Not from my sister, because I don't want her to be mad at me like that, because it's not hers. It's nothing she could do about it. But if there's a Disney premiere and I'm getting my daughter dressed up to go, because, you know, Brandy's in it, and I'm on my way, and my cousin, who's Brandy's manager, calls me and tells me, oh, Ray, today the Disney, this is an 18 and over joint tonight. I don't even know if Disney's ever been 18 and over. Like, you know what I mean? Just tell me you don't want me to pull up, because I'm a bad look, and I'm good with that. But don't play with me and tell me don't come because it's a Disney 18 and over event. I mean, that's like, that's not okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So some of that shit, it bothers me when I just like everything to be 100% transparent. And if that's the case, I can deal with that.
Can I be honest with something real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I think, with doing, my research and obviously hearing you speak, I think you're deflecting an emotion that you and your feelings about, primarily with your sister.
No.
Okay.
I love my sister. What I'm saying is like, I can't lie. So when you start talking family, I can't go and I just can't. So I had to respond to that.
Yeah.
And then it took it here.
Yeah.
But this isn't the key like source of this energy I'm giving now.
Sure.
That's like that's like this part of my body of it.
Yeah, but you have to understand this. When I introduced you as a father, as a son, as a brother.
No, I'm not a brother.
Because I'm telling you, just being 100, I feel like you're sensitive and you're not giving it the energy that it deserves. Like,
because it just happened.
Okay.
This is just happening.
What just happened?
The way I feel about what I'm talking.
What event happened that made you feel this way? Because now it removes all speculations.
I want to look bad. So I don't want to say something and then it reflects on the other side, even possibly looking bad, because I don't give a fuck, but other sides care about that kind of shit. They care about what people say. They care about the comments. They care about. So I try to be sensitive with certain opinions, with certain people I really genuinely love. And that's my sister. Like, so there's a level, and I have to walk a certain line, because I want everybody to know Brandy's the first person who ever put me on, believed in me, took me out of town when I was getting in trouble. Her and my mom brought me out on tour, saved my life, moved me to the Valley. And so I'm always grateful. That's the most important. In this phase, now I have kids. And my kids is all that matter. If my kids wasn't here, I wouldn't even give a fuck.
No.
I swear to God.
But
because it wouldn't matter.
Why are you saying that you're not a brother if you're identifying Brandy as your sister? On some sentences and
no, she's my sister. I said I'm not a brother.
Why are you saying that?
Because I'm not. Because I'm not. I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying it. I can't believe I said it. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't know why I said that. But I said it, so fuck it. And I meant it.
Are you saying it because the expectation that you set forth for you is not living up to what has been displayed? Or is this something where you say, hey, how am I feeling? I just feel like on some F it, bump it, like.
Nah, never that. I'm never loosely chaotic on thought. Like it all means something, and it's all strategic as far as what's happening. I just know that family's family, and we have each other's back.
So how am I supposed to
explain this?
To understand?
I don't know, man.
What's if you're not a brother? What are you then?
I'm a cunt.
What does that mean?
That means what it means. I'm a cunt.
Okay.
I mean, like, that's what I am. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, right now, I didn't know this was I don't know how we got here.
No, me neither.
Because there's so much to do or to say, but again, when you're talking to me, I might go all the way over here, because I literally got an issue, like a mental AD. I got a ADD, and it's like a couple other letters. I don't know what the fuck they be saying it is, but
ADHD?
That is something else too. And it's like, and it makes me like think a lot, but I sometimes will start losing it, and then I get frustrated and I start like tripping.
Can I make an admittance? I really enjoy talking to people. And when I'm talking to people, I don't necessarily always talk with the speaking being for me to respond. I'm really talking to better understand.
I can feel that.
Yeah, so if I'm asking...
I understand your curiosity, and that's why you got to hit show.
Bro,
because it's organic, because you really are trying to understand things.
For sure.
I know that, and that's why I wanted to come fuck with you, because I'm like, I need to get to this show, because this is another... When you go past your show, it's a milestone for everybody. So that's why some people come in here nervous. Because it's like, it's a moment, and everybody's going to see it. Like, I wish I got nervous again, bro. Like, I'm trying to understand why don't I feel the butterflies and shit, bro. That shit weird. I did the whole Millennium Tour. I didn't feel anything. We got on stage, it was the same as me getting on the tour bus. I had no, like, I just absolutely just did. They would literally like come get me. I would just throw on my clothes and be putting on my jeans while we walk on stage, and right when I go, I'm like, boom, on stage, just having fun.
Okay.
I never felt nervous.
Now watch this. When was the last time you were nervous? When was the last time you had butterflies?
Shit, I don't know. The last time I even heard that was a Michael Jackson song. I don't know. I don't fucking know, bro. And it bothered me on tour because I was like, why am I not nervous when I'm going up on the stairs? It's weird. It bothered me because I was like, I would see Sammy. I'm like, yo, you ready? He's like, yeah, let's go. He's like ready to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like game time. And I just didn't even like know what that was, bro. I would just go out there. Like if you seen it, you would be like, that was crazy. I would kill it though. But after, I would just go to the back and just lay on the floor and just be like lit. Just lit.
Who understands you the best? That you can say, oh, that person knows me.
My mom. My mom knows me. My mom's seen it, but nobody else has seen it like my mom's seen it. So I can tell you something, but you won't believe it. Because it's certain things that have been done in the industry and said, it's so concrete to where the lies of it are the 1,000 absolute % truth. There's no lie to that lie. It's been crafted so perfect to where you can't even untie it, even if you wanted to, even if the people told you that it was a lie. It was so embedded in your soul to where it's something that you've been trained to know. And we have a lot to do with that kind of shit. And so eventually it's like...
Can you give an example?
I can show you an example. And then when I show you the example, we should take a 2. You see the example, and then when I'm talking to you, you can see like the ramifications of what I'm dealing with on how I gotta do this a little bit. But I'm at the point now where like, I'm about to fucking crash and just say everything. Cause I'm not a slave, bro. I'm nobody's slave, and I'm nobody's coon, nigga. And that's it. And y'all niggas know what's happening. And y'all know what I'm about to do. And I'm saying y'all cause I gotta keep it very vague. But it's y'all, and y'all. It's y'all, yeah, and then it's y'all, and then it's those motherfuckers over there too. And there's nothing you can do about it, because I don't want your money. Suck my dick. Sorry.
You were about to show me.
I need to show you on my phone. Yeah, I got enough to show you. I really want to tell you straight up off camera real quick and then come back in and just do it. And then I'll show you too, but I can just tell you what I'm showing you, so it's super blunt. Because I get in trouble if I just say it out here.
I thought you can't say that you don't give a...
No, it's not that, bro. I don't give a fuck. This ain't that though. Here, let me just give you a little insight on this shit. Bro, it's dangerous out here. Bro, it's just serious, bro. Niggas don't really understand it. Because niggas really think that we're running around here like just complaining. Let's go here. Y'all got my glasses?
The shades?
Yeah. So what you're seeing right here, you can click through any of them. What you're seeing.
I'm not doing that.
But it's fine. It's nothing nasty. It's really dark. But this. Let me show. Can you pull up? Because just pull up settlement. Whew, that fucked them up. That fucked them up when I just said that. Because they're like this in front of the camera, watching this shit, bro.
Oh. Yeah.
Bro, they're gonna come for you guys, bro. You gonna be like, damn, okay, I get it now, Ray. They're coming. They gonna shut this fucking shit down, watch.
Here go your glasses, bro.
They're gonna shut this fucking thing down, bro. That's why I'm happy the show shit, cause so this is what they just gave me to be a slave. You see who it is?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there's so much of it. We've been doing this shit for years. Bottom line is, this is what they're doing to us.
And just so, I'm so confused right now.
I know. That's why it's easy for me to go off, tell you what's up, so you got it, so you're not all the way in the dark.
All right, bet.
Because and then we jump right back into it.
Brief intermission. Just be patient. We're gonna be right back. This is where it'd be like, dee. Boom.
And then when we sitting down, it's like, okay, I know.
All right.
What you're going through.
I got you.
And I know, you know what I mean?
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, RayJ.
Yep.
Let's start with this.
Love it here. Cigarettes and cigars, some grown shit.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the truth.
Okay.
I want to talk about family. I want to talk about lies. I want to talk about perception. I also want to talk about narratives being spent in ways that eventually you have to come out and you have to protect. Not my brand, because I don't give a fuck about my brand, but I have to protect myself and then protect, I don't want to call it a legacy, but protect whatever this is for my kids when I'm done. So they'll understand, know the truth, it's out, and they're living a great life without having people come around telling them, your dad did this, or your dad, all that shit's done. It's out in the open, everybody knows what's up, everybody knows who we all are, and we can continue to just live life and be great parents and just fucking live. Mm-hmm. Fuck them.
Do you feel like you've been muzzled?
Absolutely. I mean, I've been muzzled, but I've been muzzled muzzled's crazy. Muzzle's loud. But
I'm with you.
It's funny. When you real serious, bro, it's real funny. I can't take it. I'm sorry.
Take your time.
Thank you. Bro. Oh, man. That Woody thing is still in my mind. Okay. Sorry.
Okay. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, man. It's okay, man. Take your time. I want you to do it. Lean in.
Take your time.
All right. So I'm leaning in. I got to lean in. And I'm laughing because inside I'm crying. I'm laughing on the outside, but inside I'm crushed. I'm crushed. 4 or 5 hours out of the day, bro. because it's like, yeah, we're fun, and yeah, you might think this, and you might think that, and you might think that. Whatever. We're gonna live life and have a good time. There's parts of the day where the dishonesty and the false image of what this is and what it's always been will always bother me if the absolute truth about life, love, past, present, and future is not 100% accurate. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. The reason why I'm going so hard and streaming this hard and saying I like fishy pussy and fuck y'all niggas because I don't give a fuck, because I don't have to give a fuck. Should I bring more substance to what I'm doing and open up different doors for people to learn different paths on how we've done it so they can be successful for the youth coming up? Yeah, I do want to do that. But there's things that have to be done first in order for us to be taken seriously in that space. And until then, the crash out is real. The crash out is real, and I'm saying it because, like, I'm ready. I'm ready to just let it all out. And a lot of people know what I'm talking about. But, yo, now here's my narratives. I'm a murderer. I'm a drug dealer. And I'm a revenge porn, revenge. I'm a what is it called? I did revenge porn.
Revenge porn?
Revenge porn.
Like P-O-R-N?
P-O-R-N.
Like, okay.
Revenge porn, meaning like something that's completely illegal and somebody should go to jail for it because it's disgusting. Like, it's the worst thing you could ever do to somebody, right? Okay. That's labeled on me. Okay. Forget now. We're talking from the beginning. So if you go all the way to somebody's done and your whole life's over, that's all there in these different stages. And then family after have to deal with that. That's what makes me go crazy. Loving my daughter, loving my son, and knowing how pure they are, how innocent they are, and knowing that this money that comes to you can affect you telling the truth. It could affect it. Because honestly, 200 million, you're not gonna be quiet? I mean, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, how much is the truth worth? It's priceless. But money does a lot of fucking things, bro. It does things to people. And then you get to a point where you get so much money, it doesn't matter. And that's when you go, I know what I'm supposed to do. That's where I'm at.
Okay, so this is what, and I owe a service because like I said, I really love talking to people for, it may sound cuckoo, but I'm really curious. And then on the other hand, I owe a service to the audience that's really wondering, like, bro, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about dirty fucking cunt devil bitches trying to take niggas out by creating shit that's not true for their own benefit and gain. Meaning RICO, meaning fraud, families. Like, okay, just go with Whitney. I love Whitney. I was with Whitney every fucking day. She was one of the most important people to me. Niggas is saying that I was in the room when she died. Bro, that's the biggest cap I've ever heard. I've heard it since the beginning. But when you know the truth, why do you have to jump out there and try to tell it to everybody? So I didn't care about what people were saying at first.
But I think it's important that you use this platform because one of the things that I was gonna hit on is, number one, you mentioned murder, right?
That's, if you look on all my comments,
yes,
every time I go live, anything, you kill Whitney.
Okay.
That happens in spam.
Now speak your truth on that.
Here's the truth. It's not my truth. It's just certain times when narratives are going to the moon that's not true, everybody has you have to go and you have to shut certain things down.
Right.
The way they made that scene is so haunting to me. Here's why. I wasn't even there. I was nowhere around.
Where were you?
I was in San Diego doing a show.
Okay.
The Clive Davis event was the next day. We were gonna go there together. And we were gonna fucking really make the announcement that, like, you know what I'm saying?
So y'all had a real relationship?
1000%, bro.
The real emotions?
Bro, that was my people, bro.
So
but that's out of, like, I barely speak on Whitney. She's Whitney Houston.
Yes.
That's Whitney Houston, but she's Whitney to me, right? And to me, it's just so distasteful for somebody to tell somebody something that the other person can't respond to.
Right.
To me, it's unfair. So I've always just never said nothing. But now that this shit's going everywhere, like, bro, it's just fucking hurtful, bro. Like, when I got back to the hotel, they did not let me up at first. Until everything was cleared and it was just the family, that's when I was able to go upstairs and see the family. This is you talking like late at night. When I pull up, I got my shoes. I'm ready to go to the event. I just talked to her on the phone. She's not there no more. It's over. Like, and Ray, who is her bodyguard, he found her. And he called me. CNN says RayJ found her. And then 10 minutes later, like, oh no, Ray, her bodyguard. That shit's 10 minutes later, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But so, there's a innocence with jumping to conclusion, and you can kind of see why. Obviously, there's similarities in names, but that was not you.
I was nowhere to be found. Right. And I hate talking about it because I got so much love for her. I've never seen her in that state. Yeah. They never. So to make me that person when I wasn't even there, and then to put murderer on top of that, but I just solely just got away with it.
Mm-hmm. But I think something that you shared with me that I think is important, right? Especially with this to give perspective. Did you guys do drugs?
I've never done one drug with Whitney. And then when niggas ask me, did Whitney do drugs? I mean, you don't gotta, there's certain things you can ask me and I'll tell you about me. But you don't gotta ask the other question because you already fucking know, like, it's Whitney. Everybody knows certain answers. I could tell you about me. Like, I was so fucked up after that shit happened. I tried hard drugs for the first time after this shit happened because I was just like, I didn't know what was going on, bro. I was totally like in awe of it.
Did you ever witness her doing drugs?
Whitney?
Yes.
I don't want to talk about that because then it's like, I can never, put it like this. I'm way younger, bro. Mm-hmm. She's in control, bro. She's Whitney. She's a boss. And so to make me the big dog, I'm not the big dog, bro. I'm the little nigga, bro. I'm the little homie.
But can I preface this too, though? And I don't want to be disrespectful to nobody here. I'm literally trying to see what you're comfortable with talking about.
I told you I'm good, bro.
To give perspective and just understand.
I'm down to talk about anything.
All right, well, how did you guys even meet? Like, take us through the good time, right? Like,
it was nothing but good times.
Yeah.
It was nothing
but
good.
So how did the Whitney and RayJ thing become a thing?
Because cause we just started bonding, bro, like in Miami. But Whitney was Brandy's idol. That's all Brandy listened to. She fucking worshiped Whitney. She loved her and she emulated everything around her. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I like Whitney too then. I felt the same way, just different. Then when I seen her, I went there. And that's how it happened. And then we was locked in for a long time, bro. And so.
Did the public know about?
They knew about it for sure. They saw us everywhere. But we was gonna make it official the night she passed, bro. So, we didn't get a chance to, and I was on my way back and just never saw her again, bro. And then like, now you wake up to like I did that? All right, my nigga. Just let it go until it just keep going. Then you watching the Diddy trial, and then the lady's like, yo, so you had a drug dealer. Now I'm just watching like everybody else, reading the manuscript. RayJ was your drug dealer, huh? Was RayJ your drug dealer? Just pick my name out the fucking raffle with no substance or nothing to it, just threw it out there. The girl on the stand, I don't even know her name. She was confused. Everybody was confused. When that let out, court let out, is when all this shit with Whitney came back. Now RayJ's a drug dealer. I tried to go to a couple of award shows, respectful award shows, bro. They didn't even let me in, bro. And the security didn't want to tell me, so they was like telling my people, and they didn't want to look me in the eye as if I was gonna do something or tweak out.
Crash out.
On everybody. And I'm like, is that who I am? Wow. That's who we are.
So just so we're on the same page, have you ever sold drugs to Diddy?
Sold drugs?
It's a question that was posed to...
Abso-fucking-lutely not. I sold drugs, period. I've never sold any drugs. Why would I have to do that?
Okay.
It's like the fact that you have to ask me that, and you're doing you. You're supposed to ask me that. Just like when I asked my assistant, I'm like, what do you think about what happened or what you heard? They'll tell me he was in the room, right? And then I'm like, really? Because I never even talked to them about it. But I'm just trying to get people's perspective of what was created. So did I ever sell drugs to Diddy? Fuck no. I've never sold drugs, period. Why would I sell drugs? Like, why would I be a drug dealer? How did I become a drug dealer? To me, it's just like, I think about that and I chuckle, bro. And I go, you know what? Fuck it. Pablo Escobar, nigga. Where the bricks at, nigga? Bring the security. Like, I'll troll it. Mm-hmm. I'll troll the fuck out of it.
But that's a defense mechanism.
No, it's not a defense mechanism because it's not true. It's just, since y'all motherfuckers want a story, I can give you stories. Here's how algorithms work.
That's what I was about to say.
Here's how algorithms work. I got 9 platforms. The worse it gets, the better it gets for us, impression-wise, algorithm-wise, profit-wise, everything. So the worse I get, the more money I can make. For free, I don't have to pay anybody for an ad. All I gotta do is fucking crash. All I gotta do is be going downward. Fucking up, losing your career, frustrated, you're going down, and they'll post you every fucking day. That's why you see me being posted every day. You don't see me being posted with the stuff we do downtown for Skid Row, or you don't see me with all the humanitarian stuff we do for our Norwood Kids Foundation. None of that shit, because you have to pay for that. So I found another way.
Is it safe to say, even though they may think you're crashing, but you're in control?
Control is not even a question. We're beyond control. We're drawing it up and projecting it 2 years down the line. Mm. The problem is, during this process, there's stories like this, and there's other stories that affect me personally, emotionally, and where because there's good and evil. So the good is like, yo, you're good, and this is bothering you because you're good, and they're making you evil. I could play evil, but then you start saying shit about something I did to Whitney, which is crazy, and it hurts me. And I just had to come out and say it because, you know, you could go on like, I don't know if Diane Sawyer is still living, but, or what's the lady from, what's Oprah's friend? You know, you would do this fucking, like, they'll want to go there with it. It's not that serious. It's like, I'm gonna tell Kim the shit. Cause I need to fucking just clean the slate, bro. Like, I was not even there. So, with that being said, how much defamation has been done? How many blogs that's watching this should take that shit down today, or tomorrow y'all gonna have to pay me,
or
right?
to apologize.
I mean, yeah, to really apologize. It's like, how would I be able to do that and just stroll up on out of there and go home? Like, if you really do the math, you already know it's bullshit, but you don't even try to. You just believe. And with that being said, 9 times out of 10, I never respond because it's like, let that shit go. There's a few things that have like wings, and then they start going, and then everybody's calling like, yo, you gotta put that to bed. And so I just had to say it, bro. Like, I never ever wanted to talk about that. Like, nobody was ever supposed to have that conversation with me because it's just so sacred.
Yeah.
And somebody's not here anymore. But I gotta defend myself, and for my daughter and for my son that'll read on this, that they're the only 2 people that matter. They matter about how they look at me, but then how the world is telling them about me. That matters to me. So the world, eventually, my son is 5 and my daughter's 7. The world's gonna tell them about me too. If I can't lay it all out before my daughter's like 9 or like I got like a year and a half for it all to be done, because my daughter's gonna start understanding it all. This can't be. All these narratives have to be shut down when my daughter gets to that age, so she can just comfortably just, you know what I'm saying, live life. And when she sees the enemies or the other side, their families, kids and shit, they're not gonna be able to say no and foster.
When you're referring to the enemies,
yeah,
who are
enemies are people that have created like stories like the thing with Whitney.
Yeah,
those people, or the revenge porn people.
Do you care to speak specific, because I'm trying to follow?
Well, I think so. Revenge porn, you know where that's at?
No, I don't even know what that even means.
Come on, Cam. Cam, you're being a good journalist now.
Bro, I didn't go to school for journalism.
I know, but you haven't.
I went to school for sociology.
That's even more.
So for
that's
me,
even more advanced.
For I'm not playing this game. Like, bro, I
you know
really
what revenge porn is.
I do. I swear, I know what porn is. But all in all,
do you watch?
Huh?
Do you watch porn?
Yeah.
He's like, it's not about me, right?
Yeah, but real talk. If
I don't watch porn.
Okay.
I don't watch porn at all.
Do you?
I haven't watched a porno in fucking maybe 5 to 10
Do you make it?
Do I make porn?
Yeah.
Did I make a porn? I never made a porn in my life.
Okay.
I never made a porn in my life. I did a tape with somebody I liked, and then they did what they did. But I've never made a porno. I'm not a porno star. Even though I probably got the biggest tape out. I'm not a porno star. But if I go to the AVN Awards, they're like, welcome home.
Can I ask you a question? Oh.
That was it.
Here we go. Just for
See, I always find